Hello, good evening everyone. I hope you're all well and you've all had a lovely day. Thank you firstly just for taking your time to look at this today. This may or may not be for you, but a huge well done just for being open-minded. I know it definitely did me a favour just a few months ago, just to take 20 minutes to listen to this. So just so you know who I am to start with, my name is Sarah Featherstone and I am a customer service assistant. I'm a dance graduate and I am an independent consultant with Arbonne International. So I started my dance career at a holiday resort as a dancer and an entertainer. Absolutely loved that. But because I took a year out from graduating to getting my first dance job, my body went into complete shock. I was working 6 days and nights a week. Yeah, very exhausted, and because of that I wasn't really eating properly and actually dropped 2 to 3 dress sizes in just a few months. So because of that I took an old job back in retail and have been in retail ever since. So when I heard about this opportunity, I was okay with doing retail for now, but I knew that I didn't want to be doing that forever or in 5 years time, let's say. So I knew that this is exactly what I needed. I've always wanted an opportunity just to be my own boss and do the hours that I choose without having anyone to answer to, and have a residual income as well. And this absolutely has given me the opportunity to do both of those. We all know that if we want more money, then we're going to have to trade our time to get that money, and I always believed that that was the only way of getting higher income. But now with this business I have actually learned that anyone can create a residual income if they have the desire and the drive to do that. So I can have a global business. I do anywhere between 5 and 10 hours a week, and I get to coach and help people create the same as well. I have been made redundant before, and you never know when something like that would have happened to you. So it made absolute sense to me to have this as a plan B, and I think everyone should have a plan B because an extra income is always great and you never know what the future holds. So I'm so excited to share this opportunity with you today. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions that I got asked before I started and before I heard about Arbonne, because these 2 questions made a massive impact on my decision, and it could do for you as well. So number 1, if you were to carry on doing what you're doing now, will you be where you want to be in 5 years' time? And that's financially, personally. Will you be happy? Would you be happy where you're living? What will your stress levels be like? Anything like that. And the second question, if your primary source of income was to be taken away from you tonight at midnight, how long could you survive on that income for? So that's your main source of income in your household. And I was like most people, I had no plan B, I had no savings. I would probably last max 4 weeks on my wage, and when you really think about it, it's actually quite scary because I have been in that position before, and if that was to happen to me again, I would probably end up back at the job centre, and nobody really wants to be there. We shouldn't have to struggle. So as I said, this may or may not be for you, but maybe still listen with an open mind anyway, because you may think of someone that actually it could be really great for, and you may end up doing them a massive favour just by sharing this with them and then referring them back to me or whoever invited you on tonight. So I won't keep you any longer than 20 minutes tonight, just whilst I take you through everything there is to know about Arbonne, the products, the business and everything else. Okay, so Arbonne is a 38-year-old, highly respected, botanically based health and wellness company. It was founded by a Norwegian botanist and entrepreneur called Petter Morg. His vision was to create pure, safe and beneficial products. He didn't want any harmful chemicals in there. He just wanted to use the best of botanicals, the best of green chemistry, with clinical tested results. He wanted these to be results driven. He wanted this quality of products to be available to the masses. So what he did is he coupled it with a business opportunity to help ordinary people like ourselves live extraordinary lives with extra choices and flexibility. So we are currently globalising. We are in 7 countries at the moment. We are in USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, Poland and Taiwan, and in a few months as well we're also expanding to Germany, so that's really good as well. So the Arbonne product advantage is that we are unique in the way that we marry the best of safe science and the best of nature with clinical tested results. So we originally formulated in Switzerland, but now we source from around the globe but still adhere to the Swiss heritage. And the European regulations as well, which are the highest standard of regulations of ingredients in the world. All our products are gluten-free and vegan certified, and there's 3 different levels of skincare. So you've got your economy, your Bucci Superdrug, which is your American formulated, mostly. And American formulations tend to have about 10-11 ingredients banned, whereas in the European regulations, which we adhere to, have over 1,000. So actually that just goes to show to you how strict we are with our products and how not strict like American formulated products are, such as things in Boots and Superdrug. So that's something to think about. Then you have your premium brands, which tend to be in your department stores like Clinique and Estee Lauder or your French formulated. And then you have ultra premium, which is mostly Swiss formulated, and they're brands like Creme de Mer, La Prairie, and I'd never heard of those before this presentation actually, and that's probably because it's like £200 just for a 60ml night cream, as an example, and those don't tend to pop up when unless you actually search for them, I suppose. But where Arbonne sits is right at the top with the ultra premium, but on price point we're actually the lower end of the premium price points at department store prices, and that is because of how we market the products, which I'll tell you a bit more about later. So perhaps more important is what's not in the products. So there's no parabens in there, which are your chemical preservatives to extend shelf life, and there's no mineral oil in there. I don't know if you know what mineral oil is, but I actually thought it sounded quite nice when I first heard about it, as did the person who introduced me. And it's actually like so bad. It's often called liquid paraffin or paraffinum. I'm pretty sure you've heard of those. It's a widely used bulking agent, and it's actually a byproduct of the petrol industry, and there's a lot of research behind to why those that product is really harmful for our skin. All our products are bioavailable. That means basically your skin can recognise them and then eliminate them. Your skin is your largest organ of your body, so that really needs to detoxify itself more than anything else. And as with the products the other ingredients I've just mentioned that we don't formulate without, those tend to create a barrier, so nothing can get in and nothing can get out, so it's not detoxifying itself. All our products are pure, safe and beneficial both for the consumer and for the environment. So we are all recyclable with our packaging, and we're all carbon neutral, and our products deliver unparalleled results. So what struck me most when I first heard this presentation was that everyone uses personal care products. So everyone we know uses toothpaste or shower gel or shampoo. So I recognise if I was going to start a business to fit in the nooks and crannies of my life, it needs to be one that's going to appeal to everybody. So we all shower every day, so we all know somebody that's going to use products like this, and then they'll run out and reorder. So can you ever think of a time when you would stop buying toothpaste? Yeah. So Arbonne have hundreds of products. They have anything from skincare in anti-aging, babies, men's, sensitive, acne, spa products. There's a massive nutrition range as well. We have stuff like proteins, immunity support, sports nutrition, herbal teas, and there's a great 30-day healthy living plan attached to those products as well, which is also amazing. And we have anything from hair care to fit tan, hand wash, and a massive makeup range as well. Absolutely beautiful, all vegan certified, all gluten free across the board. So the business model that we use to distribute our products is through word of mouth advertising. So have you ever recommended a book, a film, a restaurant, either in person or on social media to somebody? And have you ever received a thank you from that company for recommending them? No. View Cinema has never paid me a thank you for recommending a film I watched last week to my friend. It just wouldn't happen. But in Arbonne, they do pay you a thank you in the form of commission, just for recommending Arbonne. So we simply cut out the middlemen that you get in traditional businesses, and that's why we're able to offer unparalleled quality products at a great price point. We get a thank you in the form of a commission, and we get that instead of them paying a celebrity for doing the advert. So Arbonne do all the delivery, the research, the development, and my role as a consultant is just to share the products I love with others. All the purchases are done online, so you can just run it from your smartphone. So I know I've shared a lot of information with you now, but this is probably the most important slide, and it's what I actually do. So I've stopped buying products from the high street. I've started to just buy from my own Arbonne website, and I've simply just shared both the products and the business with others, follow up a couple of days later to see if it's a fit for them or not, or for somebody they know. So we have so much support and training on hand to help anybody who has a desire to be successful. So you are at the centre of your business, and over time your network of consultants and your clients will grow. So we have both customers shopping and other consultants doing what we're doing. Consultants are your time leverage, so your team could probably do more in 1 month than you could probably do on your own. And that's how you can fit it around a busy life as well, and fit it around another job. Also, it's really fair and it's effort based, so anyone can reach the top of their business irrelevant of when you started or who introduced you, and that's the greatest thing about this. Like, it doesn't matter, you can still overtake the person who introduced you. So that's how fair it is if you're putting more work in. So as I mentioned earlier, we are currently globalising. So if you know somebody that may know someone in one of the countries that we're in, you can potentially have a global business, or run from your phone as well. So we have none of the overheads that traditional businesses have. Everything is online. Arbonne do all the shipping, the packing, and we don't have to have an inventory or handle any money or anything like that. It's all done for us through our own online personal website. Mine is sarahfeatherstone.arbonne.com if you want to know what that looks like. Everyone starts as an independent consultant and promotes on products going through our online shop. So we are a product-based company and do not get paid in bringing people into this business, which I think is really good, because I think sometimes, even myself, it puts you on edge thinking, oh God, are they just doing it to get a sale or something? But honestly, we're really not. We know the potential of this business, and we just want to help other people realise that they can create like the better life for themselves. This is considered as the 21st, the business of the 21st century, and I truly believe that. So the first level is district manager. On average that takes on average it takes 7 months, and that is an extra £158 on average extra a month. So that's great. That's a little bit of extra money, but it's not life-changing, but it will definitely help you on top of a monthly wage or whatever you're getting now. Your second level is area manager. That on average takes 19 months to get to, and you could be earning yourself an extra £867 on average a month, and that is enough for some people to say, do you know what, I'm going to quit my job. And it has done for many people, which is amazing. At this point as well, your business will become willable and for 5 generations down. So if anything was to happen to me, my monthly commission check would go to my mum currently, or when I have kids it will go to my kids, and then 5 generations down to my great grandkids will still get my commission check. And I think that is unbelievable, because you don't see that in any other business. A third level is regional vice president. This on average takes 34 months to get to, and on average you could be earning an extra £3,766 a month, and that's an average. That can be anywhere between 2 and 8 grand a month. Like, that is just amazing. And at that level as well, on top of what you're already earning in commissions and everything else, Arbonne will pay you up to £500 a month to get yourself a white Mercedes. The white Mercedes at this level is really become quite a symbol of the Arbonne business. That for me is when I know someone's made it with this business, once they get that car. And that is definitely something I'm aiming to do. So yeah, you can get yourself a white Mercedes, all paid for by Arbonne, and it is yours. It's not like just there for sure, it will be yours. Also they get Tiffany jewellery, and they'll get Christmas presents and birthday cards and everything, and I think that also is amazing, because with any other company, like I know my current work, I work in a supermarket, I know I won't get a birthday card for my birthday, or I won't get jewellery for Christmas. It just doesn't happen. But Arbonne, like, it's not from the staff either, it's from the actual company. Like, that is a rarity, and I think that is unbelievable. And the fourth level is National Vice President. This is the top level, and this on average takes 57 months to get to. On average, you could be earning 14 grand a month, and that is an average. So people maybe do it a little bit less, but there is people earning 5 figures a month, just doing this business, doing 10 hours, 15 hours a week. And that's uncapped. There's no limit on that, so you can earn as much as you like, and which is really great, because I know a lot of other network marketing companies actually cap how much you can earn, but with this you can make as much money as you like, on top of what you could already get with your Mercedes and your jewellery and all your holiday presents and everything else. You also get an all paid for trip to Maui in Hawaii every January, so a free holiday every year, just for saying thank you, just for sharing Arbonne with people, because that's their only way of not advertising, but that is their advert. It's just through us. We just simply recommend what we would normally recommend anyway, because the products are really amazing. So where do you see yourself? So you might think, oh, the products sound amazing, or the business sounds amazing, or you might be like, I'm not too sure. So you could host an event. You won't have to say anything. That just means that we will come, do you a camper party, or if you want to see more about the nutrition, we can do a healthy happy hour, where you get to sample everything. So you could host an event and you can get rewards for doing that. You can get discounts. you can get a free product. There's loads of different rewards on there. Or you could become a client, which is absolutely free. That just means you're buying your ultra premium products at a great price point through the Arbonne website. Or you could become a preferred client. That's £25 sign up fee, but what that means is then you will get 20 to 40% off all products for a full year. We have many preferred rewards as well. You can earn yourself free shipping, a free product every month, and you get special value packs as well, which isn't available to just regular clients. So we really do look after our preferred clients, and you can easily save your £25 just in one order. So it is worth doing. Also, you could become a consultant. This is the only way you can make an income off Arbonne. That's £56. That opens you up your website, your ID number. You're instantly eligible for any commissions and incentives, and the Mercedes Cash programme when you reach that level as well. And people spend thousands and thousands of pounds just on a traditional business. So £56 for a business is actually really cheap when you think about the potential it can actually have. You can buy products to use and share. I invested in a variety of products straight away, because for me it was like having a shop with no stock, and how are you going to share the products with having no product yourself? And you can't recommend, it's not easy to recommend because you don't know how they work yourself. So I would say buy and use products to have for yourself, because one, they're amazing, your skin will look amazing, you'll feel amazing, and you'll be able to recommend and share with people straight away if you're thinking about starting a business. So I'm in business for myself, but I'm not by myself, as I have a mentor on hand to guide and support me whenever I need it. And that's the greatest thing. And then I've been with other companies before, and I really didn't think I was going to do this, and this was really grabbing my attention. And once I had the presentation, and I did a lot of research on it, and I thought, actually, this is too much of a bigger risk for me to say no. Why not give it a try? If it doesn't work out, then what have you got to lose? So yeah, so if you want to change something, then you have to do something different. Just think about those questions I asked you in the beginning. Actually, would you be happy in 5 years' time doing what you're doing now? Because that was a real shock to me. I found out I was clearly not happy where I was, and I wanted to change that. So this business really is just a vehicle to create what you want, in reality, and in a time frame that you decide as well. I did a pros and cons list, and honestly, my pros list was as long as my arm. The list goes on and on and on with all the opportunities and the things I could do if this were to work for me. On the cons list there was one thing, and I'll tell you, I'm going to be honest, I'll tell you what it was. The worst comes to worst, I've spent some time and money on Arbonne and it's not worked out. And that's it. That's literally as bad as it gets, because even though you'll still have products here, you can still use them up yourself, or if needs be, gift them off, and that is the worst that can happen. So it's very learnable, it's coachable, it's whether you just have the desire to make it work. I was willing to learn new skills and carve out pockets of my time to build this business for myself. I knew if other people were being successful, and there are a lot of people being successful, very, very successful. I know somebody somewhere in my upline has not only created time and financial freedom for herself, but is earning double her annual income in a month. Like, that is just ridiculous, ridiculously good. So if other people can make that much out of their life, then why can't I just make an extra few £100? And why can't you? Absolutely. And if you are coachable and you want this and you have the drive, then you can absolutely do this. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much just for watching this video and being open-minded. So if you have any questions about anything, about products, business, or if you're interested in hosting, or you want any more information or anything, please do get in touch. I'm here to help. And I absolutely love sharing this opportunity with you today. Yeah, I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.